Hey everybody, Adam Bays with Amet Business Group here. Hey, listen, we talked in a previous video basically about Facebook and why it's so important to your business. What this video is going to do is the first step towards getting on Facebook in terms of marketing, right? And that's setting up a business manager account and an ads account. Those are vital in making yourself have the ability to get your marketing onto the platform as an advertiser on Facebook. Now, you might have seen things in your normal feed on Facebook, like what's called boost an ad. So what that might be is, let's say you have a picture, and in that picture, it's saying, hey, do you want to get more likes? Do you want to get more attention? You can choose boost. It's similar, but it's really not made as someone who is actually advertising their business, right? It's the same idea. It's going to get your ad out there, but not like a business manager and ads account is going to do. So we're going to take you through that now. The next video you watch is going to be, once you have those things in place, how do you actually create an ad? So you must have the business manager and the ads account manager in place first, and that's what we're going to show you right now, how to set up. It's very straightforward and very easy, so pay attention, take a couple notes, focus, and we'll get those set up for you very quickly, and you'll be ready to go. Okay, so here we are at the business manager page. And if you go ahead and look right up here, basically it's just business.facebook.com, and that'll take you right to this page. Now, obviously I have all this stuff set up, so it's going to look a little funny when I try and add an account because it knows I'm in here, but we're going to go ahead and try and do it from scratch, okay? First thing we're going to do is click over here, create account. Now, once we're in, we're going to go ahead and click this create account, and it's going to start asking you some very basic questions. The first thing is business account name, and then your name is in there, and then your email address. So we're just going to do here testing 1 2 3 at next. All right, now it's going to ask you some really basic information here: your country, your street address, its own goods and services. Okay, test account was created. Confirm your email address. Now this is going to send an email out to your email. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that so that we can move forward. Okay, I went ahead and confirmed my email address, and it went ahead and set up the account. So now where we're at is essentially we are at our business settings, and we have the business account set up. What we need to do now is add your page to it, okay? And what we want to do is come right over here to pages, and you're going to put in basically what your existing Facebook page is now, assuming you have a business Facebook page. We're going to come over here, hit add, and then you can add a page is what this is for. It says request access to page, so probably not going to apply to you, but just to tell you what that means, let's just say you're going to be using the Facebook account, someone else's Facebook account. So you would click this key right here. It would then ask you the name of it. It's going to send out a little permission to the owner of that Facebook page saying, hey, can this individual go ahead and have access to it? And then if they said yes, then you'd be able to gain access to it. Or you go down here to create a new page. So what we're going to do is, let's just go ahead and hit create a new page. And so we're going to do local business. And page name, let's just call it, this is testing insurance. Testing insurance. Category, we're going to come down here. Okay. We're going to come down here and do finance. Okay, now it's going to go ahead and create this page for us. Perfect. It's going to load it up. And now you're going to see testing insurance is a page underneath this business manager's page. Okay. And essentially what that means is when you're doing your ads, and you'll see this in the next video, but you're going to have to choose a page that it's pulling that ad from. And that's rather than really saying it's pulling it from, but it's associating the ad with that page, because you have to have a page, Facebook business page, in order to run the ads, unless you're boosting it from your personal account. Okay, so the other thing you can do in here is add people if you want. You can go to add people, and you can literally start putting in their name. Obviously, right now, since I set it up, this is me. I can choose the various authority I have, publish content, moderate messages, all this kind of stuff, manage jobs. These are things that I can do, and just hit assign, and it'll go ahead and update that. All right. And then the other thing you can do is provide someone else, let's say you want someone to be the admin, or to run the page, or run the business manager page for you. You can add them in there. Most of the time, this is just going to be you, because you're going to be pretty singularly focused on what you're doing. I wouldn't necessarily have other people in there unless they're really experienced, or maybe they're an ad agency. So with that said, let's say you're using an ad agency, or you're using someone like myself to do some sort of advanced work or advanced advertising. You would essentially put me in there, give me the authoritative permission to go ahead and manage the account for you. So this way I can make these various changes. But you want to be careful who you give control to, because you don't want to give control to someone that might go in there and delete you out of there, because they have the ability to do that if they want to. So you want to set those permissions carefully. And again, unless you have someone managing that account, you probably don't need anyone else in there. Okay. So basically at this point, what we have is we have a business manager set up. We have business page associated with it that we just created called Testing Insurance. And now the next thing we're going to do is actually create an ad account. Now, the ad account is everything you're going to learn in the next video, but the ad account is basically the account you use to create and build the ad marketing campaign for Facebook. It's the most important thing, but you have to have a business account in order to put an ad account under it. So the first thing we do is going to come here and hit add. Again, you're going to get these same options, right? Do I want to add an ad account? Do I want to request an ad account? Do I want to create a new one? Well, obviously you're not going to have an ad account set up already. You're not looking to have permission to use someone else's. What you're doing is you want to create a new one. So we're going to go ahead and hit create a new one. And we're going to do ad account name. Assuming this is all correct, we're going to hit next. It's going to ask these questions again. What will be used for? Is it my business or another? Obviously, this is your business. I'm going to hit create. It's going to go back through this add people and set permissions, right? So again, this is going to be you, and you're going to manage the campaigns and manage the ad account. Actually, this supersedes these, so once you click this, these will automatically go on, and then we're going to hit assign. Nice work. You're essentially done. So now what you have is you have a business Facebook business page, you have a business manager in which the business page is connected to, and you have created and connected an ad account, which is now underneath that business account. So at this point, all we really need to do is you can continue to add people if you'd like, kind of what we talked about, or you can come right over here, hit that little Facebook page, and here we go. Go to Afternoon Adam. And here's our ad account, right? Testing Insurance. Here's our ad account number. We can go ahead and view in Ad Manager, right? This is the page associated with it. If you clicked on this, it's essentially going to go to the Facebook business page you set up. Now, nothing's been done to the business page because we literally just set it up. So you'll see it's going to be pretty sterile, nothing really interesting on it. You can actually go to town with this page and add photos, add various information, update all this kind of stuff. But you see, it's essentially brand new here, okay? We're going to go back out of here. Okay, and then what we're going to do is come right under Testing Insurance, and we're going to click to View Ad Manager. And Ad Manager is the platform that's going to allow you to create these ads, create the campaigns, and start marketing on Facebook. So you're going to see in the next video, basically the screens that you see come up right now, right here, is the screen where everything starts in terms of creating a campaign. You literally hit this create button, and that's where everything begins. One thing I am going to show you, it's going to ask here, does your business focus on politics? I mean, unless it does, I'm assuming no. You're just going to hit no. One of the things you need to do very quickly is come up here to Ads Manager menu and come down to billing. You won't be able to do anything without billing, and sometimes it doesn't prompt you, and then you run into issues trying to get the ad going. But you come over to billing. Okay, once the billing comes up, you're going to see current balance is 0, obviously. There's no transactions or anything. It's brand new. You're going to go to payment settings. And then under payment settings, it's going to show here you have 0 due. Add payment method. Okay, we're going to click on this. And then this is where you're going to actually put in the payment information, right? You can put credit card right in there. You can use a PayPal account, online banking, Facebook ad coupon. Good luck getting a Facebook ad coupon. I haven't seen one of those in years. So this is where you're going to update that information. Additionally, it says here, set your account spending limit. I recommend this. What you want to do is click on that button right there. Choose an amount. What this means is that when you hit this limit, it's going to automatically charge it. And the reason why this is important, let's say you use $75 and then you'll hit set limit. Okay? It's going to go ahead and update this, amount spent 0, current limit 75. The reason this is important is because if I have a big, huge limit on there, it's going to build up this very large amount and then charge this big amount, which I don't like. Because depending on my clients, a lot of my clients want to kind of push or keep their payments smaller throughout the month. So I may put it at $75, so I know that the most that person is going to get a bill for $75 once it hits that amount. And then also what it's going to do is it's going to tell you when the next bill hits. This will vary from person to person in terms of the date that it bills on. It's usually about 2 weeks out. When you first start, it's a very small period of time. As you can see, well, it says May 12th only because we don't have any funds in there now. But once you put funds in, it typically gives you about 2 weeks. But if you exhaust that $75, it's going to automatically charge it. But of course, you can adjust that. If you want it to go to $200, you can do that as well. And then once that date hits, it's going to, whatever balance is there, it's going to go ahead and charge that automatically. So other than that, you are good to go. Thank you for your time. Look forward to the next video where it actually goes into creating an ad, and enjoy the rest of your day.